Surprised they didn't ambush me right there. That seemed to be like a perfect setup for an ambush. There we go. There's our ambush. Pretty weak ambush though. Just one guy. And you're right by the light, so it doesn't really matter.
I could see Mirror Peak in the distance. That's where Cauldron Lake was.
Oh, those damn birds. Oh, the damn birds. Because one thing they haven't done was combine the birds with regular enemies. They might have done it once. That's not something they really spam too much, which I'm grateful for. Okay, we can use at least 2 of these to proceed. Cause this looks like this is a fucking train car ride anyway. Or we could walk it. Walking it will probably be better. You're gonna play the bird thing. I thought this was the boss thing, but this is just the bird thing. Birds, bro. What's happening? Why am I climbing up? I'm a fool. They're just gonna keep spawning birds. Thought I might get this. I wonder why they gave me 2 ladders there. That just kind of confused things for me. This is our checkpoint. I could just walk down here. I don't know what's down here. Extra shit, okay. Gonna get ambushed for sure. I just gave me all that for free? No ambush? Interesting. Very interesting. They really didn't ambush me. Birds are coming back. Damn birds. Oh, I got the wrong thing picked. What's that? Killed enough birds. Damn birds, man. Okay, we might as well just go for it. We're just running. Get your ass out of here. Boom. Come on over. Oh, you want to? Alright, fair enough. We'll keep going. Keep it moving. Yeah. Stop stealing my view away, will you? Come on, guys. Oh, I did the wrong one. Come on in, guys. Damn. Ew. Use a lot of stuff there. But it's fine because they give you so much. I'm dead. Tree? Ooh. Like tree? Please save me. What should I do about this train? To the far end of it. Jeez. The world surely wants me dead. Man. I should just go. No reason to stick around. Darkness, where's her face? That's awesome. Taken. Oh shoot. Sure everything is loaded. Sweet. Wish there's a thermos in a weird place. Okay, that's green over there. Nice. Nice. Wow. This whole area has good stuff. I was expecting for that to be like a nothing room. Like this is. Maybe we activate these later.
I needed to get the generator running.
Damn. Damn. God damn. Reached my limit on that. I think that's my first time. Cool, this is about to be a big fight. They give me this much flare gun ammo. Two chainsaws. Come on out, fellas. They loaded me up. I almost feel like, what's the point of loading me up? If you're, what's the point? Well, really, what's the point in like facing me with that many big dudes if you're just gonna load me up with ammo? Just don't do as many big dudes, or do the big dudes but less annoying little dudes or something. They never really found a way to make the fighting more challenging in a fun way.
After Zane had gone, I stood alone in the shifting dream that was the dark place. I had to find a way to the cabin. I'd written myself a way through this place in the manuscript. I followed the idea of a path. I'd written myself across the ocean that blocked my way, and with that, there was a bridge to the island beyond. The idea of the cabin flickered in the underwater darkness. I willed the cabin to be real, and it was.
Okay. You made it so.
turn back now.
Of course. Y'all don't leave me alone. Okay, I wish there was a bigger gap between the enemy spawns. Oh.
Do
Yeah.
as you're told. Has never loved you.
What the hell is happening? What?
You can't win.
No, Alan. Never, Alan. Never do that.
Hell!
Shh, baby. You were having a bad dream. It was just another nightmare.
She's wearing her skin.
Everything's fine. You're home.
It wasn't a dream.
Everything's fine.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on!
Shh, baby. The power's out. There's no light. Come back to bed and I'll make you forget all about your fear of the dark.
We got a choice.
My fear? It's your fear. Why aren't you afraid? You're not Alice. Turn the lights on now. Where's the clicker? What did you do with it?
Alan? You're scaring me now. Come back to bed. Are you taking your pills? Do you want me to call Dr. Hartman?
Clicker was on a couch.
I read your manuscript. It's brilliant. Departure is your best work yet. You're a genius. I'm so proud of you. Come back to bed. We'll talk more about it in the morning. Come back to bed, Alan.
Come back to bed, Tom.
You must find your way to the cabin. It stands in your way. It won't let you pass. It has no heart. It's filled with darkness. You must fill its heart with light. Don't mind him. He's Mr. Scott. Your friends will meet him when you're gone. Use the clicker.
Hmm. What are we doing? So a lot of stuff is pointless. An enemy.
I followed the idea of a path.
I'm leaving you.
What?
I'm leaving you, Alan. I met someone. I'm in love with someone else.
Alice? No, what are you saying? You can't.
You're dead, Alan. How could you? You don't even love yourself. All you do is torture yourself with work and you can't do anymore.
No, I love you more than anything in the world. You're my muse.
I know.
Who are you? What have you done with my Alice?
Alan? What are you doing? Put the light back on. What are you doing, Alan? Stop. Put the light back on.
It wasn't true. Nothing like that had ever happened.
You're not my Barbara.
Tom, let me go. I promise to be good. Please, untie me, you naughty boy. I will help you reach your masterpiece. I will love you forever.
No, you're not Barbara Jagger. I made a terrible mistake. I should have never written you back. You came back wrong. Your heart is filled with darkness.
Put that knife away, Thomas. Put it down.
My heart is filled with darkness. I'll cut it out. Take you back to the depths you came from.
Filled with darkness.
I willed the cabin to be real.
Get away from me, you hag! Where am I? Let me go!
Alice! Alice! I'm coming!
Your husband refused to do as he was told. All he had to do was write what I wanted him to write. Now it's too late. It's his fault.
Now you will never get her back. I am much older than you. Older than your first work of art. I will find a new face to wear. Someone else to dream me free.
I could feel Alice's presence close by. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There's light and there's darkness. Cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. That's where Zane had gone wrong.
Oh, we're gonna get a sad ending.
There's a long journey through the night back into the light.
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Did he sacrifice himself? Looks like he might have sacrificed himself. Now that is an interesting ending. I was hoping she wasn't gonna die. Everything was kind of leading up to her being kaput. But now Alan's kaput. This is completely unexpected. Tornodon. Rose made it out okay. Everybody's alive, actually.
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
Alan, wake up.
What happened? Not a lake, it's an ocean. What the hell happened, Remedy? Oi. 70%, not bad. Of course, there's gonna be a trophy for word messages, list tartments, recordings, nightmare, hunting rifle. Oh, I was thinking of actually doing that when I was playing. There was a lot of stat cans. Cauldron Lake lookout. Interesting. Hope there's a post credit. All right, well, that everybody was the end of Alan Wake. Don't really know how to feel. It ended on a very weird note. One thing about Alan Wake, the cinematics look very strange on the PS5 generation. There was some jitteriness to all the cutscenes. But I don't really know how to feel. I'm sure a lot of you guys have theory crafted endings. A lot of you folks have also played the sequel. Excuse me, I'm having coughing fits. But I'm sure a lot of you guys know exactly what's going on. I personally don't have a clue. But had a good time. I'm not the type to theory craft and things like that. I'm not really the type to theory craft. So altogether we missing 4 chests. We got all the radio and TV shows. We didn't read all the signs. We were supposed to interact with alarm clocks apparently. Cardboard standees. Nice Springs video games. Unless I think these last 3 might be the DLC. So, overall thoughts about the game. We missed a lot of manuscript pages, and we only missed 9 thermoses. I assume we'd be missing a lot more than that, but we only missed 9. So, overall thoughts on Alan Wake. Overall positive thoughts. I think this was a fantastic game. I'm glad I played it. I don't know how much of it's gonna stay with me, but it was a really fun experience going through it, you know, over the last couple of weeks. I am actually very excited for the sequel, but this one, I can't put this one in my top 10 games list. I can't even put it in my top 20 games list, even though I really had a really good time with it and I resonated with the character as a fellow author. And the things that inspired it, I'm interested in. Twin Peaks has inspired X-Files, I believe, and Twin Peaks also inspired quite a few things that I'm interested in. And I love those things, but the style present here didn't completely satisfy me. To me, this somehow felt like a middle ground. Like, it wasn't exactly strange enough for me, and that's where I'm going to find some enjoyment in Deadly Premonition. It wasn't exactly strange enough for me. It was a bit more straightforward compared to something like Silent Hill or Deadly Premonition, but it was, even though it was fairly straightforward, it was too out there for me to really enjoy like a straightforward narrative. So it's too out there for like a normal straightforward narrative, but it's also too safe for those weird narratives. So it lands somewhere in the middle, and I feel that way about everything. I feel that way about the gameplay as well. It kind of wanted to settle somewhere between Max Payne and Silent Hill, and it didn't really satisfy any itch gameplay wise. It was just serviceable. It was the vehicle that they used to get you from point A to point B and keep you engaged. But I think overall the gameplay was lacking. It was, again, serviceable. It was okay. You could argue that it's bad, the gameplay, but me personally, I wouldn't say the gameplay is bad. I think it does what it needs to do, but I think it misses its mark when it comes to focus, when it comes to really nailing the feel of what this is supposed to be. I think there's too many combat encounters. I think the game focuses too much on combat, to be honest. As a thriller, because this game isn't really survival horror. I think if it did push itself further into that survival horror sort of sphere, I think it would have been more enjoyable to me. So a couple of changes that could have made that possible. Just in general, keeping your inventory throughout the game. Maybe you can have maybe 1 or 2 instances where the inventory gets completely dumped. I think that's fine, but doing it after every episode and doing it, you know, mid chapter at least like 3 or 4 times, it just made things less enjoyable overall. So if you want to kind of limit the player's power, just really think about making the player consider resource management throughout the entire game, not just, you know, for that particular episode. Because the game's really weird with parts where you just don't have any power and parts where you're just way too overpowered. The game's really weird with that. I missed 6 caches, so maybe the parts where I was underpowered, maybe those are parts where I didn't seek out those additional caches to make those parts easier. So yeah, I'm somewhere in, just like the game in its various aspects, I'm somewhere in between hot and cold on the game. I overall really like it as a complete package, but I do think improvements could have been made to make it a absolutely superb game. For instance, if the combat was literally just Resident Evil 4, like the original RE4 with this sort of premise, much more enjoyable would have been. If it was just Max Payne with this same premise, I think narratively it probably wouldn't have made sense unless Alan wrote himself as a badass protagonist, but it would have been more enjoyable than Alan Wake's combat. I think they really should have just went, as bad as the Silent Hill combat is, they should have went something similar. They should have probably gave you a melee attack as well, limited your gunplay, forced you to use the light in various ways, and if they wanted to take away your light at all these different ways, have a more of a have you lure the enemies to light sources to take them out. You know, that could be your puzzle. Those could be like combat puzzles, trying to lure, you know, 1 or 2 enemies to an area to take them out with the light. Something like that, because what they were going for here was a more human take on the protagonist, because Alan isn't a, you know, super cop. Alan isn't a badass. He's just he's a writer. Maybe he writes about badasses, but, you know, he's just a writer. So they were going with a more human approach, which is why we get limited stamina, awkward, you know, jumps. You know, he can't go very far. He's fairly squishy as a you know, regular human guy. But if you're gonna have that, you gotta go full bore. I always thought when I watched my friend play Alan Wake that it was disjointed. The gameplay was disjointed from the narrative. I always felt that. I think that's what took me so long to really play it. Why I didn't gravitate towards it right away. Horror games weren't really my jam back then anyway, but I think that was a big thing. The way the gameplay kind of looked a little loose, and it was so much combat that to me I didn't get it. I was watching play, I was like, I don't really get this game. It looked interesting, like the story stuff, but the actual combat looked, you know, I didn't understand it. But yeah, those are my 2 cents in terms of improvements, and I'm pretty sure that the second game, Alan Wake 2, has improved these things. So I'm actually looking very much so forward to playing Quantum Break, Control, as well as Alan Wake 2. Now, you guys have seen me play Max Payne number 1 twice on the channel. You guys see me play it on the PS4, you know, regular, you know, just going through the game. You guys have seen me play it on the PC through Steam with mods, with first person mod on. So I think we're going to do the same for Max Payne 2. Max Payne 2 isn't on modern console unless you count the PC. So we're probably going to end up playing a PC version of Max Payne 2. I think I kind of want to do it like the first Max Payne as well. In terms of I want to play a third person playthrough, and then I want to go ahead, use some mods to go for a first person playthrough. Max Payne 2 is quite a bit harder than the first game, so that'll be interesting to play. So you guys can look forward to that. And I'm really looking forward to what you guys think about the game. And just kind of, you know, going back and forth with you guys, talking about Alan Wake lore, as well as if you guys enjoy this game or not. So appreciate you guys. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this playthrough. We are at an end for Alan Wake. I will most likely come back to this game at some point in the future. I don't know if it'll be sometime in the near future. It'll be sometime before Alan Wake 2, because I won't be able to get to Alan Wake 2 for quite some time thanks to my crazy backlog. I'm really going to be focused on getting that backlog and cutting it down completely. So I'm not going to be getting any new games for quite some time unless it's something I really want and something I really want to support. Even though Alan Wake's a game I do really want, realistically I can't justify buying it at this current moment, but we'll eventually get it. So yeah, guys, appreciate you. I want you guys to take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I want you guys to continue to enjoy your own favorite games. So let me know what you guys want to see me play next. I already got some stuff in the pipeline for the channel. I always mentioned Darksiders 3, and that's gonna be the next big game I'm going to be working on. I just kind of wanted to get Alan Wake out of the way because it's something I wanted to play for a very long time. So you guys can look forward to Darksiders 3 very soon on the channel. Hopefully I'll get something out there before November ends, because November is the 5-year anniversary for Darksiders on my channel, for that Darksiders 1 playthrough. So look forward to that. I am thinking about doing a vampire 100% playthrough. I meant to do one, I think it was 2 years ago now, but definitely last year I wanted to do a vampire playthrough, 100%, all trophies, and then, you know, showing you guys how to go through the game in the most satisfying and easiest way possible, as well as thinking about doing a Star Wars, what's that first game with Cal Kestis? I just finished it a couple of months back. Jedi Survivor, or is it Jedi? It's Fallen Order. So yeah, I did recently get all the trophies on Jedi Fallen Order. Beat the game on, I believe, the hardest difficulty. And yeah, I can show you guys how to get all the trophies on that one and kind of breeze through the game. So look forward to the vampire one 100%, and possibly look forward to the Jedi Fallen Order playthrough as well. But I'm looking forward to doing more 100% walkthroughs and more like hard mode walkthroughs or character based walkthroughs going forward, so you guys can look forward to that. But yeah, appreciate you guys. Thanks for listening to me ramble. Go ahead and leave a like, comment, or subscribe below. That's going to help out the channel so I can make more content like this in the future, as well as reviews. I'm looking forward to reviewing games as well. I might do an Alan Wake review, as a matter of fact. So, want you guys to take care of yourselves and your loved ones. But till next time, everybody, peace.